good and a threat here this afternoon. Christian Lowry's kick taken on a hop, and here comes Barnes. Across the 20. Finds a hole, stumbles across the 30. If not for his own fall there, that could have been a huge play to start the ball game. And his peripatetic path around college football has him here at Wake Forest. There is Barnes. Dropped immediately for a loss on the play by Bo Simpson-Neely, the free safety from Altamont Springs, Florida. And if you're Wake, you're glad to see number 1 in black out there. Demond Claiborne, the electric running back, with his first touch, playing with bruised and injured ribs. He loses a yard thanks to Hayward McQueen closing strong for the linebacker position. Ashford with plenty of time. Surveys the field. Extends the play. Keeps it alive. Now he's going to run for the first down marker and get there. Out across the 43-yard line before Ken Moore, going to be unavailable according to the university. Handles the low snap. On the swing pass finds Pat Boyd Jr. and he is swarmed over for a loss on the play. Gabe Kershke from his defensive end spot, and Aiden Hall came from linebacker. Boyd motions out of the backfield. Under pressure and going down is Bennett Judy. Swarmed under by Langston Hardy. Best news for Wake is that Demond Claiborne is back on the field. They fake the handoff to him. Robby Ashford nowhere to go. He's wrapped up. Jordan Thompson is the one who blew that play up and finished off by Samori Dukes. He punted 7 times last week for an average of 43 yards per punt. He drives Hernandez back to his own 10-yard line. Got a blocker headed towards the right sideline. Takes a big hit, but actually Hernandez delivered the biggest blow as Isaac McLennan. Claiborne stays in to pass protect. Sterling Burkhalter on the receiving end of the pass from Robby Ashford. Hassan Sykes. Claiborne, the running back, is split wide to the right. Ashford going to run for it. Huge hole, and he's going to go all the way. Untouched to the house. A 41-yard touchdown has Wake Forest on the board. Well, anytime you send Claiborne wide right, he's going to take an awful lot of attention and eyeballs his way, and the doors just opened up for Ashford. So Western Carolina takes over at its own 12-yard line. Judy rolls right, fires, finds a man open. It's Painter Richards Baker. 2nd down and 4. Judy hands it off, and right there is Dallas Afalava. He has been a menace. 1st down and 10. Ashford gives. Claiborne bounces it outside. He's got room to run down the sideline, and they won't catch him. Wow! The electric running of Demond Claiborne. It's a 33-yard touchdown run. Saw a taste of that right there down the sideline.
Look at the vision to bounce it to the outside, and then up number 7 at the top of the screen, Micah Mays Jr. That is a big-time block by a wide receiver. Coaches always say if you want to be great in the running game, you have to have wide receivers that are willing to block.
Two-point conversion. At the same time, this Western Carolina offense can be explosive. Under duress, though, he's intercepted. The big takeaway by Zamari Stevenson. It is all Wake Forest here.
Lean on that toughness and just take the sack there. Don't throw it into no man's land.
Ashford gives to Claiborne. He's got a huge hole. Inside the 10. It's touchdown number 2 on the day for number 1 in black. A 27-yard sprint to make it 19-0 Wake Forest. And out in front with the lead block, the center, Devin Kalani, opening up space.
Yeah, Devin Kalani does a nice job. And
twin Damien. Going for 2. They've got the direct snap set to Claiborne. Now he flips, and they're going to pass. Ashford throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Terrific coverage by Dabney to break that play up. pro. Season playing in the NFL for years. Judy in duress again. He goes down at the 5-yard line, and once again, this time it's Jaden Loving, the redshirt senior from Hamilton, Alabama.
Just roll out good football players year after year.
Loss of 2 on the play. Bad snap. It's going to go out of the back of the end zone for a safety. So the 2 points they lost on the failed conversion, they get back on the safety to make it 21-0 with less than 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Burkhalter motions to the left. Toss sweep. Here comes Claybourne. Makes a man miss, and he's again got a lot of green out in front. Coming over from the other side of the field to stop what could have been a long play once again. Ed Jones the fourth with a huge play
so far in this game.
And again, he was 5 years ago a top 200 national recruit. And he just threw an interception into the arms of Cameron Dabney. Been around Deektown for what seems like forever. Setting up the screen. Kamari Reed makes a man miss, and it's another first down for Western Carolina. Anderson help for Western Carolina. A 23-yard field goal, and he is down, holding his leg after getting his Western Carolina University Catamounts on the board for the first time. Doug Sherman back in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The offense for Wake Forest back onto the field, looking to add to its 21-3 lead, and Barnes is off to the races. Inside the 30-yard line, will they catch him? Finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Hassan Sykes with the touchdown-saving tackle. And Clemens emptied the backfield. Ashford can't cover it. Ball still free, and it looks like the Catamounts have it. Indeed they do. Justin Wallace from the defensive end can pin his ears back. He had 4 sacks last year for the Idaho Vandals. Gets to the quarterback again, and down he goes. On cue, off of lava. Ashford hands. What a cut to find the opening, and away he goes. Demond Claiborne, untouched, to the house. 85-yard touchdown, his third of the ball game.
This is explosive. Now, what they do here, they catch Caleb Fisher coming up there in a blitz. He gets washed down to the right side. Claybourne cuts off of that double team block, and there's nobody on the backside. Look at it right here. See, everything gets washed down to the right. Claybourne gets right up the middle, right behind it, and then it's a foot race. I like Hayward McQueen Jr. a lot, but he's not catching Claybourne from behind.
Bennett Judy fakes the handoff, rolls right, throws down the hash. Caught by Malik Knight, who is leveled by Devon Patterson.
Situation with the high snap, the center there. But by and large, they've done an excellent job. You look at some of the numbers as Claybourne finds a way to pop out of the backside again. I thought he held up pretty well for that Temple offense. He's continuing to play well today.
Ashford. Ball came loose. The Catamounts on second down. Judy almost immediately wrapped up and taken down by Langston Hardy.
Absolutely dominant. We've seen an array of that bag, if you will, from Langston Hardy throughout the game.
4th sack of the game for Wake. There's another hit at the quarterback. Ball's loose. We've got an injured Catamount.
Rushing the football, 19.3 yards per carry.
Ashburn, the spectacular catch by Barnes on cue. Ezel spent the last 4 years at South Alabama, was the offensive coordinator a year ago. Ashford putting it up deep again into single coverage. He's got a man, Sterling Burkhalter, and he holds onto the football. Touchdown, Wake Forest, covering 51 yards. Boy, Robby Ashford threw another nice ball right there.
That's got to feel. Nowhere to run. Ball got
taken away by Wake, and they say they've got the football. Quincy Bryant. Bennett Judy started, 18 of 32 passing. There's the first completion from Isaac Lee. Nice adjustment on the pass by Malik Knight to make the catch.
Isaac Lee.
Lee gonna go down at about the 17-yard line.
The beard book.
Hernandez going to try to return it, and he does. Making something out of nothing. And the Deeks, with a big hit along the sideline, are set up once again. And he has a lot of upside. 6'4", 228-pound sophomore from Baltimore. On third down, going to throw it again. Throws a tight spiral to a wide-open receiver, Jeremiah Melvin, for another Deeks touchdown. Bennett Judy started the last 2 weeks, but it's been a struggle right from the start to move the football. They had one sustained drive, and that has been it. Lee keeps it himself, and there's a big gainer. Finally tracked down from behind, across midfield, and brought down after a huge gain.
Not a lot of blitzing throughout this game from this Wake Forest defense.
Straight up the gut. Lee signals for a touchdown, and now the officials do as well. A 1-yard touchdown run, the first time into the end zone for Western Carolina, and to keep an eye on. A lot of talent for the Tigers. Well, Wake Forest now 2-0 as Jake Dickert wins football games.
That's it. It doesn't matter how pretty it is, as long as it's a notch in the W column.